One, walk the line. This is a tough one for me. I'm going to assume that Betty White was not in Walk the Line. And then Diane Keaton was not in the motherfucker. I got to see the damn Godfather, dude. Why are they putting the Godfather on every single quiz? Just watch it? No, this shit is like 9 hours long. It starts with like a 25-minute long slow pan of some jerk's wedding. You know, Guardians of the Galaxy starts with an incredible heist from Star-Lord on the planet Vormir. And then it's got that cool credits scene where, like, he puts his headphones on and Come and Get Your Love plays. And he's come and get your love, come and get every BattleBots episode, okay? Our robot is called Crusher. We made a sledgehammer with a diamond tip pick on the top of it. It can crack through solid bulletproof glass. Then it goes into the ring against like some robot that's called like Flippy. And they kind of like drive at each other. And then Flippy goes, thump. And then the one with the sledgehammer just flips over. And we spend 3 minutes just watching it go. Just like they can't seem to get Crusher to get back on his wheels. You know what was a sick but simple BattleBot, though? Was the one that just spun around really fast. So whenever like a robot crashed into it, it just ripped off like all of its plating. That was a cool robot. Missions, I don't know. Men employed to look after an empty building, especially at night. This is a boring quiz. I would not just because I don't know the answer. I'd like to see pictures. Who's that with a beer? That's Jimi Hendrix. It's a very controversial day of Sporcle today. That's Angela Merkel. That's Usain Bolt at Oktoberfest. That's King Charles. I just wanted to see if they retconned it. Tom Cruise drinking the first beer he's ever had in his life, I'm sure. I mean, he's in an amazing shape. That's David Beckham, the only person who can afford alcohol at a sporting event. This is Simu Liu. Waited that you're single and giving your fans hope, but actually the whole time you're like, oh my God, relax, man. I saw your God of War rant on YouTube. Just go, NK. Your shelf. Stop making indie games your personality. You are not cool. God of War's graphics are so much better than the shit you play. Bro, are you crazy? This shit is photorealistic. You telling me that's not Chris Evans? You telling me that's not Captain America right there? This is indistinguishable from like a Nikon Coolpix megapixel resolution. It looks 10 times better than God of War. Yeah, I did not pay that chatter. This is Sabine Schmitz. That was honestly going to be like my third guess. Eddie Jordan, Chris Harris, and Rory Reid. Okay, that's my bad. I don't know any of these people. We've got TV too. No. It's just more old TVs. I've already owned myself enough. How about macho movie quotes? Movie by non-human character animated. Famous, who's that? I like the who's that with a blank. Oh, this quiz has been retracted by the creator. Holy cow. I don't know what happened. They've absconded with the quiz. Hold on, I'm clicking. What did Miley Cyrus come in like? I'm not sure I'm willing to do that. Oh, well, that's the one. I was going to say, who's that with a Coke? It was not who's that with Ghislaine Maxwell, okay? Who's Oscar Wilde? I have no idea. Anyone else not want to say the answer but 100% knows it? So true. Me watching other streamers do trivia. I know this one. Then they guess the thing I was thinking, and it's wrong. You stupid motherfucker. You dumb idiot. How could you guess that? This animal's name is from Bantu for mockman. What is a chimpanzee? Oh! Hey, 8 out of 20. Okay, we tied. In the second largest country? Oh. No, there's no way it's South America and Argentina. It's got to be Africa and like Algeria. I'm cheating. I can't take that one. Martin Klaproth named uranium after Uranus and this element after Uranus's children. Radium. It can't be plutonium. It's not a child of Uranus. That's not a damn toilet, baby. I have no idea. Poopium. It's a good guess. Shittium. Vernon and Irene Castle, of course, famous dancers. Glenn Miller. And Dina Shore / Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Cloris Leachman. Is that one person? Okay, I think I got one more in me. This is like melting my brain. Robert Browning's poem about him contains the line, "Rats, they fought the dogs and killed the cats." Who is the Pied Piper? Okay, it's that easy. Hemingway novel that begins, Robert Cohn was once middleweight boxing champion at Princeton. What is a farewell to arms? It's not The Old Man and the Sea. I didn't really know what I was doing for the rest of the stream, but I'm going to put a slash marker of Sporcle in there. You know what? Let's load up Rumbleverse Season 2. You've been good. My principles mean nothing. I'm shocked. Shocked. Flames on the side of my face. Keith Jr., thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. You have it installed? I downloaded it last night. Because here's the thing. I was going to play a new PvE Tarkov style game. Dude, you know what we should do? Please do not bet heavy on this, all right? Are you ready for this casino? Which casino result will I select? This one, 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 this one. All right, you got 30 seconds. Place your bets. You like gambling, huh? Bro, I can't look at what people are betting because it'll influence what I select. I've already, in my head, I've chosen which one I'm going to select, okay? It does feel like a Saw death puzzle. Okay, the one I am taking is the second one from the bottom. I would like to congratulate Chuck Westmiller, who is about to receive a 10x on their 250,000 points. We get an @Chuck Westmiller clap, easy clap. Do I not have easy? Oh, I do have easy clap. There you go. Let's go! I'm a genius. This is where we're at, huh? Can you enable Let's Go? Can I get a VIP to link me to Let's Go? Is it the like tennis ball that's got spit coming out of its mouth going, "Let's go"? I like that emote. I do like Jake S though. I try to use Jake S all the time. But it's only enabled in like half the channels that I watch. Nothing's as egregious, and I understand why Dan's doing it. Nothing better Twitch TV ever did, dude. Integrating the emotes in like 2 seconds. What about not easy? Let me see what not easy looks like. That's a little too much for me. Man, what the hell are we gonna do? Is my ass really gonna be out here playing Bunker Life for 2.5 hours? That seems like I don't know if I got the mental fortitude for that. For 2.5 hours? Are you serious? My ass actually gonna buy and install Zero Sievert and have like a 45-minute tutorial where they tell me what kind of ammo to put into my gun, and then I get shot in the head by like a damn mutant or something like that, and then they're like, you finally finished the tutorial. It's like 8 hours after I have the game started. Pardon me. You know what? We should do a little React Court. That's a sensible one. Handsome Pants. I gotta figure out what to play, if only to save Handsome Pantsum from the gifted subscriptions, man. It's too much. Every time I don't know what to play, he's giving out gifted subscriptions to play Full Aces Tennis Simulator. This shit is crazy. This is too much. Let me look up the forbidden style of Jedi lightsaber work. I can't even tell you guys about this. All I'm going to say is it involves Padawan Imri Kantaros, and I don't think I need to go into any more of it than that, honestly. Also, every time I go to this page, it plays an ad for the Mario movie. I can't, man. I can't. When did we get to Kiadi Mundi? Did you know that guy had 70 kids? Something like that. Or 70 wives? Something like that? Psychologist? I don't know. Would love your thoughts on this. Anyway, the rumors of React Court's demise, etc., etc. Developers. Stop blaming devs, start blaming managers. You don't know what's going on inside of the company. We could both be right. And also, what is a manager but a developer of people? Anyway, /marker, React Court. Yeah, we're back with React Court because Rumbleverse doesn't work anymore and the world is a cold, dead place or whatever. Hey, am I the asshole for telling my wife she can stay home this Thanksgiving? The jury has spoken and they say you are the asshole. My wife kicking out your guess +1 is a little crazy. I don't understand. I also don't understand why she did it. I also don't understand what the hell's going on in this r/Fusebox Games post on the sidebar, but I'm very uncomfortable. Well, now you know how I felt when you kissed Eddie, and it's two cartoon ladies hanging out in like a cabana. I don't know what's... I've seen enough mobile game advertisements to know, I think, what happens next. I don't know. I'll go check it out and let you know. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're the asshole. What like a Clarice versus Hannibal Lecter type thing sometimes? You know, I was driving my daughter home from daycare yesterday, She tried to get fucking Scarlet Witch into my brain. Just driving her home yesterday. She says, Daddy, you are not a good driver. I was just safely driving home, minding my own business, and like just catching a heater for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I don't know what you wanted me to do. Be like, skirt. There's sometimes, you know what it is sometimes because we live in a city, there's traffic. And when she wants to go home and have like a chocolate egg, she's like, Daddy, drive faster. And I'm like, look at the fucking drive faster. There's cars in front of me. Anyway. But if you think it's exhausting at 6 months, wait till she's 2. And it might even get harder from then. Wait till she's 2 and she's running around and she's jumping. And then you're like, don't do that. You're going to fall. And then she falls and she's like, ah. And you're like, I told you. And then you're like, here's a Band-Aid. And she's like, thank you, Daddy. And you're like, oh, so sweet. And then she's like, I want another Band-Aid. And I'm like, I already put a Band-Aid on your boo-boo. And she's like, I got another boo-boo. And I'm like, okay, where's your other boo-boo? And she's like, it's on my knee. And I'm like, I roll up her pants and I'm like, right here. And I'm like, there's no fucking boo-boo there. And she's like, I want a Band-Aid. And I'm like, okay, here's all the band. We were spending like $25 a month on Band-Aids just to placate her. You think it's exhausting at 6 months? Get ready. Like it doesn't. I'm not saying it doesn't get easier, but it should. You're not stopping the hustle anytime soon. Wait until instead of just taking the baby for a walk while they're in the stroller, your outside baby duty is taking them to the park and then being in this position, squatted on your heels in the sandbox, going, "Oh yeah, what are you doing? Oh really? Oh, you're making like a sand fish. Okay, wow, that's cool. Wait until you're doing that for 2 hours every Saturday and Sunday. Walking up to other parents. I think your little one there has our shovel. Can we get that back? Anyway. Well, you lean. I'm not resenting it. I needed nighttime support from my partner when my child was a newborn. He didn't take it serious, and it took more effort for me to wake him up to help him than it was to just do it myself. I stopped feeling like a human. The resentment never went away. We divorced when the kid is 2. Owned, honestly. Well, our kid is not 3 yet, but we're gonna beat you. Sorry, skill difference. We don't know. This could be made up. It's all creative writing. Let me get the humor in while it lasts, okay? I also feel like you gotta know your spouse. Like Kate and I have not a dilemma. A balance is actually the word I'm looking for. Kate needs sleep. That's like the number one thing she needs, and everybody needs it, but that's my take on it. And it's too it's too spicy. I don't want to keep it up. This dude needs to do ketamine nasal spray. Chib, what are you Ketamine, I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You can't solve all your problems with ketamine nasal spray, okay? There's some things you need to microdose psychedelics to get over, okay? Am I the asshole for expecting my girlfriend to cancel her plans for me? Can I say, without being an asshole myself, it depends what the plans are. Your girlfriend is like an Olympian, man. She's going to do a hike that nearly killed you, a harder hike the next day, and if you still want to go on day 3, she'll go again. She might be like the best hiker in the world. Also, I know I've had this take before. I'm not saying that hiking is bad. I am just saying I don't get it. Like, isn't it literally just walking? Or is it like 90% walking, 10% mountain climbing? It's walking uphill. Oh, so like walking up Oak Street in Vancouver. And then at the top, you take a very pretty photo. I'm not knocking the pretty photo. Is walking on hard mode. Could you do it in Vezies? If you fell when you were hiking, would you die? Would you fall down the mountain? Or would you just like get a bump on your knee? Sometimes, bro, fuck hiking. Life's hard enough, man. Depends on the trail. There's damn trails out there where if you fall, you die. That shit is crazy, man. 127 hours? I thought that dude was like free solo or something. I didn't know he was just walking up the grouse grind. It could happen to anybody. I also realize you're not fit enough to go on said hike, and you really expected her to abandon her dream now that it was right there in front of her. You're the asshole. Yeah, but like soft, you're the asshole. You're the asshole for the way you worded everything. You didn't seem at all to be bothered about the danger of her going alone. Well, me neither. Have you read the post? He doesn't have the means to protect her. She's got to protect him. His ass is woefully unprepared to be on the voyage, and she's like raring to go. This is toxic masculinity. She's going to have to cover his ass. Also, it sounds like you're just upset she didn't give in when you were immature and refused to talk to her. Yes. Yeah, sure. Maybe. I don't know. You're incredibly selfish? Listen, I don't know if I go that far, but like, you know. I don't know. It's just weird to me. By the way, her plans matter who's better than, if I'm better than her, if he's better than me. The only thing that matters is that we're better than everybody else, okay? Which are the people who do not travel often and are generally slower when boarding planes. Just say it, asshole. You don't like to pay the checked bag fee, so you get a priority boarding pass with your platinum fucking card, and then you fill up all the overhead bins with your bags that should have been checked in the first place, and then all the plebs flying coach are walking into an empty cabin, and yet all the overhead storage bins are completely full, and you're like, there's one person sitting here, why are there 7 suitcases in the overhead bin? And then they're like, sir, don't worry, I can take that and check that for you. And I'm like, yeah, no problem, it's just got my laptop, my camera, and my phone in it. Go ahead. Then the bottom of the plane going, shit is like just pure silicone vapor by the time I open the bag. Anyway, when the plane started boarding, they obviously called Group 1 first, the group for active duty military and unaccompanied minors. My boyfriend gets up and boards without me. I was annoyed since Groups 1 and 2 are both. You still got on before the other 250 people in coach. Why are you making your life hard for no reason? Anyway, I think I've seen him use his military ID for a discount one time in the entire time I've known him. Maybe his ass just needed a 5-minute break, honestly. And I feel like maybe after reading this post, there's some justification for that. Anyway, I accept that I'm being a huge asshole. I should have picked my battles and not started an argument over something so petty and small. I will be giving him a big apology this morning. Okay, well, it's character development. I don't even want to read this one. Like, obviously the posts, yeah. You say you're a seasoned traveler. Why are you so bothered he left your side for a few minutes? What's he going to do? Steal a Coke from the galley before you get on a plane? It's true. How much time do you waste every day, you droll motherfucker? I know your ass is writing this post from the damn toilet right now. You received 17 awards for this post. Your name is Supreme Court Justice. You got custom flair on Reddit. Your husband should really do more for you. Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything. You should always do something that someone asks you to do, even if it's fucking stupid. No, what his ass should have done the first time is said, no, I'm not going to do that because that seems like a waste of time. Instead, he tried to be a nice guy and say, yeah, I'll help you with it, but I'm a little busy right now, hoping that like in 3 days, she would be moving on to the next insane thing, and he would never have to do it because she would just be like, why did I ever want to do that in the first place? It looks beautiful as is. I think it's a waste of time. Keep pushing the stuff that doesn't matter until later and later. I would love some spam. Holy cow. Thank you. I must be doing something right. Can I open the can? Yeah. I'll get to it. I'm busy right now. Oh, whoa. Have they been making these easier? That came off like saran wrap. You're supposed to use a can opener for that. Yeah, well, check it out. I got one can opener right here. One can opener right here. Yeah. Anyway. What was I saying? Flex your head. Academy there. See, listen, this is why they should not have the Reddit sidebar, dude. I'm just trying to insult other people and the way that they live their lives. And then, similar to this post, possible GCS look for Harley Quinn taken. What even is this? So it's a photoshopped cosplay from the DC Cinematic Universe from from March 2017. What the hell? The hell is GCS? It's got to be like Gotham City. I don't even want to continue with that. Anyway. Snoozers. Yeah. Reasonable time. Citing that she's silent till 6:30 and it's her house until the neighbors complain. This shit is psychically damaging. Every single post starts with me, number, my wife, number, her family, name, number. Our cousin, twice removed, name, number, was staying at our house. The down payment, 50% of the down payment was paid by her parents, age, number, net worth. And then they're like at the end of it, they're like, am I the asshole? And I'm like, I don't know. The first two paragraphs turned my brain into fucking sludge. And then you're writing, there's typos, there's grammatical errors, there's misplaced commas, you got a semicolon in there just to, prove that you know how to speak the English language. Like, it's too much, man. Can you just write a sensible element, a medium of fillet of fish? How do you feel about bass? It's a little fishy for me. Mackerel? I feel like they cooked it wrong because it smells a little fishy. She got upset by my request, said she loves me, but that she's sorry because she's not giving up on eating it and that lowering the amount of time she does was already enough. I asked her, do you love me? She told me only part me. I only love my squid and my Cheddar Bay biscuits, hun, I'm sorry. Her family eats seafood often. She grew up eating a lot of it, so I kind of get why it would be hard for her to give it up. But I think if she cared enough, she'd be willing to do it. So am I the asshole? I'm sorry to tell you this, sir. Your ass is inconvenient to be with. Which means, it doesn't mean the relationship is doomed. But it means you have to know your place a little bit. So, everybody's got their problems. Kate, she talks about it on her stream all the time. She was talking about how, I didn't notice that my boot had dog poop on it. Even though the whole time I was driving home from the daycare, I was like, man, it really smells like dog shit in this car. Then when I got home, she's like, you got dog poop on your boot. And I was like, now I get it. My brain it's good in some ways and bad in other ways. So I try to make up for the penalties by amping up the benefits a little bit. You got to come to her with a compromise or something. I don't know. You got to do... Sorry, I just saw Austin. It is shit. I can't... It's great. Austin, that is shit. Well, it was rather nutty. Ass IKEA. I still don't know what it means. Hold on, I'm going to eat this whole piece of Spam, honestly. Check out Rumbleverse real quick. Delicious. It's funny, because for Spam... They broke the mold when they made it because it's one of a kind. But they made the mold because every single loaf looks exactly the same. I didn't know Vancouver had mountains like that. Bro, we're nestled. We're like, you see Todd Howard loves Vancouver because you see those mountains there, you can climb them. You can even see it for yourself. There's a little damn ski hill. Just Idaho Potato Drop is a free and charitable event. Please take this time to revise your review. That is so good. 1-star review. I didn't go. Response from the owner. If you did not go, why would you give a 1-star review? Please consider removing your review or attending the event at least before you give it a 1-star rating. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. This is crazy. Idaho Potato Drop. Love it. Great show. Better than the 4th of July, but damn, those coffee lines were long. And just had personal trouble with people in the crowds trying to steal. Better than